Hello, curiosity chasers. What if the ancient Greeks weren't just philosophers and warriors, but secret tinkerers, unraveling technology from the stars? Imagine gears turning in hidden workshops, whispers of otherworldly visitors, fueling inventions that still baffle us today. Buckle up as we explore whether the cradle of Western civilization got a cosmic boost. Stick around for revelations that might just rewrite your view of history. If you're hooked on these epic tales, subscribe to Echoes of the Past and hit the bell for more mind-bending journeys. Let's start at the heart of ancient Greece, a land where olive groves met marble temples, and minds like Aristotle and Archimedes pushed the boundaries of what humans could achieve. But could some of their most astonishing creations hint at something more extraterrestrial? We're talking about devices so advanced they seem out of time, sparking debates among historians and theorists alike. To set the stage, picture Athens in the 5th century BC, bustling marketplaces, debates in the agora, and inventors sketching blueprints under the Mediterranean sun. Yet, amid this human brilliance, artifacts have surfaced that make us wonder, were the Greeks alone in their genius? Or did they decode secrets from visitors beyond Earth? Our first stop, the foundations of Greek ingenuity. Ancient Greece wasn't just about myths and gods. It was a hotbed of innovation that laid the groundwork for modern science. Take the watermill, for instance, a clever contraption that harnessed river flow to grind grain, freeing up labor and boosting food production across the Hellenistic world. Historical records from Vitruvius, a Roman engineer who drew on Greek designs, describe these mills in detail, noting how gears and axles turned water's force into mechanical power. Imagine a young Greek engineer, let's call him Theo, drawing from real accounts of inventors like Ctesibius, standing by a rushing stream, his tunic soaked as he adjusts wooden paddles. What if this power could predict the stars? He might have pondered, a subtle fictional whisper to the real curiosity that drove these minds. But why stop at mills? The Greeks invented the odometer, a wheeled device that measured distances for travelers and mapmakers. Parchments from Hero of Alexandria outline its workings, a series of gears clicking with each rotation, much like a modern car's mileage counter. This wasn't magic, it was math and mechanics, rooted in geometry from Euclid's texts. Yet, in the quiet of his workshop, Theo might have dreamed of machines that could map not just roads, but the heavens, hinting at the cosmic puzzles to come. These inventions, verified in archaeological digs from sites like Pergamon, show a society obsessed with precision. But as we dig deeper, one artifact stands out, screaming anomaly. Enter the discovery of the Antikythera Mechanism, a twist that feels like it leaped from a sci-fi novel into history books. In 1901, sponge divers off the Greek island of Antikythera stumbled upon a shipwreck dating back to around 70 BC amid corroded statues and pottery. They hauled up a lump of bronze that looked like nothing more than sea-encrusted junk. Little did they know, this was the world's oldest known analog computer. Eyewitness accounts from the divers, preserved in Greek maritime records, describe the eerie moment. It gleamed like a forgotten treasure from Poseidon himself. One reportedly said, evoking the awe that still surrounds it. Cleaned and studied, the mechanism revealed over 30 meshing gears, inscribed dials and pointers designed to track the positions of the sun, moon, and planets, even predicting eclipses decades in advance. Academic texts, like those from the British Museum's research team, confirm its sophistication. It modeled the irregular orbit of the moon using epicyclic gearing, a concept not rediscovered until the Renaissance. Picture the scene on that ancient ship, perhaps a vessel bound for Rome, carrying spoils from Rhodes. A storm hits, waves crash, and this priceless device sinks into oblivion. In our story, let's add a touch of suspense. What if the mechanism's creator, inspired by whispers of strange lights in the sky, a nod to ancient sightings recorded by Pliny the Elder, etched hidden symbols on its back, symbols that modern X-rays reveal but historians debate? Of course, facts ground us. The device aligns with Babylonian astronomy, transmitted via Greek scholars like Hipparchus, whose star catalogues from the 2nd century BC provided the data. But the precision, it required metallurgy and math far ahead of its time, making some wonder if the Greeks had outside help. Now, let's shift to how it worked, the mechanics behind the mystery. Turning a crank on the Antikythera mechanism would set its gears in motion, displaying calendars, zodiac positions, and even the 4-year cycle of the Olympic Games. Studies published in Nature journal detail its inner workings, a main drive wheel connected to subsidiary gears, simulating the Metonic cycle, a 19-year lunar-solar alignment known to ancient astronomers. Tony Freeth, a leading researcher whose models recreated, explains in interviews how CT scans uncovered inscriptions guiding users turn to see the eclipse on the morrow. Imagine holding this in your hands, bronze cool to the touch, dials clicking like a cosmic clock. Picture this, a young apprentice in Archimedes' workshop, crafting gears inspired by a dream of fiery chariots from the sky, mixed with real stories of meteor sightings in ancient Greece. But stick to facts. No alien blueprints here. It's pure Hellenistic engineering, possibly built in Corinth or Rhodes, as gear ratios match local coin minting techniques. Yet, the question lingers. How did they achieve such accuracy without telescopes? Rhetorically, could a lost civilization's knowledge, or something more otherworldly, have influenced them? This isn't wild speculation. Even NASA engineers have marveled at its design, comparing it to 18th century clocks. Diving into myths and cosmic connections, we can't ignore how Greek legends fuel alien theories. Gods like Zeus hurling thunderbolts, or Prometheus stealing fire from the heavens. Could these be garbled memories of advanced tech? Ancient texts, such as Hesiod's Theogony, describe divine chariots streaking across the sky, interpreted by some modern theorists as UFO encounters. Take the story of Phaethon, son of Helios, crashing a solar chariot, echoing descriptions in Plato's Timaeus of catastrophic events, possibly linked to comets or meteors observed in antiquity. Eyewitness accounts. Aristotle himself recorded falling stars in his Meteorology, phenomena that might have inspired tales of visiting beings. In our narrative, picture a shepherd on Mount Olympus, based on folk stories compiled by Pausanias, witnessing a glowing orb land, from which emerged figures bearing gifts of knowledge. This subtle fiction enhances the drama without straying from historical roots. Real Greek myths often personified natural events. Modern interpretations, like those in Erich von Däniken's books, suggest gods were aliens, but scholars counter with cultural anthropology. These stories explained the unknown through metaphor. Still, the suspense builds. What if the Antikythera was a tool to track these visitors, aligning eclipses with mythical prophecies? moving to modern theories and debates, the alien angle explodes in pop culture. Shows like Ancient Aliens posit the mechanism as reverse-engineered tech, citing its out-of-place complexity. But let's balance with facts. Archaeological evidence from the Rhodes School of Astronomy shows gradual evolution from simpler sundials to geared devices. David Grush, a former intelligence officer, has testified on UFO retrievals, but no direct link to Greece, pure speculation. Yet, for engagement, pose this: what if, in a hidden chamber beneath the Parthenon, inspired by real, undiscovered vaults, scrolls, detailed star-fallen machines, disassembled by philosophers? This fictional tease draws from Plato's accounts of Atlantis, a possibly advanced society sunk by hubris. Historians like those at the University of Glasgow, who've rebuilt the mechanism, emphasize human achievement. It's a testament to Greek intellect. They argue in papers. Debates rage in forums. Some cite quantum similarities in gear patterns. Others dismiss as coincidence. Emotionally, think of Jacques Cousteau's 1976 dive back to the wreck. His team unearthing more fragments, hearts pounding with discovery. Was it just bronze or a key to the stars? Finally, the legacy and unanswered questions. The Antikythera Mechanism influenced later Byzantine and Islamic devices, paving the way for clocks and computers. Its impact. It challenges our timeline of technology, proving ancients were far smarter than we credit. But the alien theory persists. Why else the sudden leap? In wrapping up, consider this. If Greeks did reverse engineer something extraterrestrial, it speaks to humanity's endless curiosity, turning the unknown into tools for survival. So, what do you think? Pure genius or cosmic intervention? Could similar tech lurk in undiscovered wrecks? Or was there an outside influence reshaping history? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your wildest theories. If this sparked your inner historian, subscribe to Echoes of the Past for more dives into the enigmatic. Like, share, and until next time, keep questioning the stars. Thanks for watching.